In this video, I'm gonna show you how to create the perfect jab, and there's 3 key things you can do to make it happen. What's up, everybody? My name is Darren Pekamian, the head coach and owner of FitK Boxing, certified personal trainer, nutrition specialist, and USA boxing coach with years of competitive boxing experience. Let's go ahead and get into the first key point for today, and that's stepping with your jab. It doesn't take much time at all to quickly step in with your jab, and you're getting benefits such as adding power to the jab, better control, and more extension. Watch the power difference between when I step with my jab versus when I don't. I have much more momentum being created when I step, which is clearly giving me more power. Also, look at the difference in control. My front foot is helping me control that punch by moving with it, rather than just using only my upper body, which could cause me to get off balance. Lastly, notice the range difference. It's only when I start to step that I'm able to connect my punch from a good range and get the pop I'm looking for. Stepping will also give you an upper hand if you were sparring or in a fight. Stepping with my jab allows me to connect that punch from a farther range, which in return helps me stay more defended. I'm able to see the counter shots coming and have time to react. One last thing before we move on, when you're stepping with your jab, make sure you're leading with the ball of your foot rather than stomping on the ground flat-footed or leading with your heel. When you lead with the ball of your foot, it makes your step lighter, quicker, and you can come back more easily. Notice now when the foot stomps on the ground, it makes the movement slower, so you can't reset quickly, and it can cause you to be predictable. Same thing happens when you lead with the heel of the foot rather than the ball. The second thing you should be doing to create the perfect jab is turning your hips as you're throwing the punch. And I'm gonna show you why that's very important. Notice here, with me not turning my hips, it leaves me squared and open to get hit with shots down the middle of my body. Also, with me not turning my hips, I don't have very much pop or speed with the jab. Now look at the difference when I turn my hip into the jab. It's much easier for me to get my head off that center line so I can prevent the chances of me getting hit while I'm throwing that punch. Look at the power and speed difference now. Turning my hips are giving me much more of a snap, which makes throwing the jab effortless. The last thing to help you create the perfect jab in boxing is going to be fully extending your arm. To get proper full extension, turn your hand over where your thumb is facing the ground. Notice the difference when I turn my hand compared to when I don't. I get a little bit more extension when my hand turns, and it activates my tricep more, which contributes to more power because that muscle takes up 70% of my upper arm. When I turn my hand over on the extension of my punch, it also naturally brings my shoulder up more to protect my chin, which helps me stay more defended from incoming punches. Those were the 3 key things to help you create the perfect jab in boxing. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below, and I hope this video helped. Go ahead, try these tips on your own time and let me know how it feels. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.